thrive in points off turnovers, but the story for the Thunder has been SGA and J-Dub getting back to SGA and J-Dub ways.
J-Dub putting a little English on it as he tried to fight through that defense. So John Moran, we heard the report from Dennis right at the top, left hip contusion, unavailable. We saw him get to the bench on crutches to watch that first half as both teams come up empty on their first trips. How would they navigate this thing against this lethal Oklahoma City team that came back?
He goes, I don't care 3D, I just want the ball. So that first possession, he shoots another three, Candace.
The smaller lineup of the Thunder, his teammates got to do a better job of getting him to the basket earlier.
Zach Edey, by the way, is on the floor playing with his fourth personal that he picked up late in that first half. As SGA misfires, and both teams still looking for their first points of this third quarter. Lucas Alexander red hot to start with just one attempt in the second quarter.
And Pippen having to shoulder the responsibilities of initiating the offense with John Moran out is doing a great job, especially to start the first quarter and the third.
The Grizzlies team that went 18-14 this season without John Moran. Hartenstein misses the little floater, knocked out, and another offensive rebound. They're going to reset to SGA. Dort from deep. And the Thunder are 4 of 24 from deep. Lucas Alexander slithers inside, and he's going to get his
SGA back where he's comfortable at the free throw.
replay early stages of the fourth quarter. Oklahoma City 68 wins this season, 14 ever. They won the West by just an amazing 16-game differential.
They won the East too. They were 26-1 against Eastern Conference opponents. Their only loss coming against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
A season that was just unbelievable to watch. Williams short arms the three. Hartenstein working hard.
And again, J-Dub misses from beyond the arc. Hartenstein cleans it up.
8 ties, 15 lead changes today. Scottie Pippen Jr. We're going to get an illegal pick. It's on Bane. Now they're going to get.
I'll give it to him. But he got the ref to believe it, so rightfully so.
Did you ever embellish it?
Never, never.
Just trying to put the team on their back. Bane in the corner. Off that fake. Jackson had it. And again, those loose balls, those 50-50 balls, OKC just seems to win every one.
That has been the story of the series.
SGA high off glass. And again, this point era that we're in, it's just, you just have to appreciate his style of his. He's given OKC to 6
with 8 minutes and 42 seconds into the third.
Pippen Jr. Hartenstein to steal. 3-on-1 run out. Home run to the rack. Nasty. 42-year-old Finnish-born Tomas Isalo, the interim head coach for the Grizzlies as of March the 28th. Isalo, the interim head coach for the Grizzlies as of March the 28th. Trying to get his Grizzlies now out of an 8-point hole. Scottie Pippen Jr. accelerates. Gets it back underneath, flicks it up over the shoulder, and he's going to get himself to the free throw line.
He's turning the ball over, and OKC getting those second chances.
It's one of the things that the Thunder have taken away, the transition. So Memphis, by the way, still hasn't missed a free throw in this game. They're now 16 of 16 as a team. Hartenstein is fouled. Hartenstein, who by
draw out of a timeout.
Well, he's so even-keeled, he's so even-tempered. He's been, and I do think about next season. I've thought about some of the past decisions we've made during the course of the year. Really kind of letting his guard down for the first time as Aldama hits a tough little floater. High archer.
Well, one thing for sure is it's our job in the media to overreact and ask questions. We've done that time and time again as SGA gets one of those teardrops to go. We've done that with the Thunder last year. You know, asking them to make moves before All-Star break, and they were patient, and because of that patience, they're able to be in this situation. The Memphis Grizzlies were at one point tied for number 4 in the West, so everything isn't broken. and their entire
an assistant. They really felt strongly about who he was as a rising star coach in the international game in Europe. Will he be given a full off season to see what he can do with this group? Desmond Bane, tough little leaner.
Bane keeping him within 5 right there. Tough mid-range. Nice block.
How about some of that defense? On one of the MVP finalists. Off on the box. Underneath. They didn't have great spacing, and Desmond Bane, they say, was out of bounds underneath. So we come up on the midway point of the quarter. Wiggins underneath. Quickly closing is Bane. ID.
And another paint and having to respect team, and not just from the front court position, from the guards as well.
And again, you just start to think about the potential second-round matchup, either Denver or the Clippers, as Scottie Pippen Jr. misfires.
And one thing about me, Sparrow, I love a jump defense. I love a jump zone as the Thunder on that possession get Memphis to take a quick outside look.
SGA over the top of Edey. Aldama clears. Oklahoma City, boy, one of their worst three-point shooting games of the year. They're 5 for 26. And right now still playing with a 7-point lead. SGA is back into his comfort zone. Mid-range Jay missed it. So a little bit of an offensive lull here for the Thunder. Aldama, smooth.
From beyond the arc, efficient, 5 of 7. His contribution, 6 rebounds, 14 points.
Boy, Wiggins, boy, got Conchar on his heat. Doing his dance on the perimeter. Fighting hard. Missed it in a putback. Bane.
And the best way to get teams out of a zone, yes. Get
to 7. Boy, Wiggins, boy, got Conchar on his heels. And they're going to give Wiggins the continuation.
off the bench in this game. That just shows.
Wiggins, 26, 3 collegiate years at Maryland, really came into his own this year in what has been his 4th NBA season. Career highs after nearly doubling his scoring average. Scottie Pippen Jr. doing his dance on the perimeter. Fighting hard. Missed it in a putback. Bane.
Way to get teams out of a zone. Yes, it is activity. It is passing and drawing too, but it also is on the offensive glass as Bane finds himself under the hoop without a Thunder defender blocking him out.
So we move inside the 5-minute mark left in the quarter. Williams against Aldama, mid-range, in and out, rebound Edey. Zach Edey has 5 rebounds now to go along with his 6 blocks in this game. Aldama a little bit sloppy with it, somehow collects and misses. Transition opportunity, Wiggins taking flight. What's the call?
Secondary, and in that transition, which is
this has done with this team. And even Alex Caruso, who Sam Presti wore until this year. Remember, it was them who signed Caruso to that G League contract in 2016. Before, as Mark Daignault said, he went off and became Alex Caruso. Finally got him back last summer in that deal with Chicago.
the importance of player development.
Conchar is going to get it to Kennard in the corner. Off balance flick, and it's a turnover. 17 turnovers by Memphis in this game.
Great
Wiggins.
defense by Pippen Jr. right there.
I'll tell you what, Pippen Jr. is playing himself into a nice future with this team.